one. Hang on, y'all. See if we're live. I can't tell. Yeah, there we are. See, told you.
I have to mute it. That's all I was waiting for.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't mute it. I'm here.
What just happened?
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Probably so. Probably so. Maybe a short night.
Now I think
Now there's 3 people in there. Good evening to our 3 people. And many more coming in. Happy New Year. Hope everybody is doing well. We are going to be short tonight. Hey, Edmund, Dante, and Christy Betts. How are y'all doing? As long as Marley cooperates, we're good. And if she doesn't, then I'll go out. Rebel Canners, hello. Hey, James and Angela and Red. I was just thinking about Rebel Canners today when we were talking about doing the website and our canning recipe part. I got to send you an email because I was thinking about maybe linking some of your videos because you're my guru for all things canning. And I'm going to tell you, listen, oh my gosh, I was on our website. I just scanned that whole group on Facebook. I love Darren for freaking inviting me to it. But there is a cheesecake in a jar recipe that I have now found that I'm most definitely going to try. And it lasts a whole year in the jar. Of course, ours won't last 2 weeks like my strawberry jam doesn't, but
no, that'd be my fault.
You know how it is. If it's good, it's good. And I love cheesecake. It might not last that long at all. But yeah, I have macaroni and cheese in a jar. I never thought you could be able to can.
Edmund, Christy, Red, James and Angela.
Happy New Year's. I hope everybody is doing well. Twin Brook Acres. It's going to be one of those nights y'all have already started. Right? I wouldn't think it would either. But yeah, man, I have really found a lot of great recipes.
Mac and Patty, how you doing? Thank y'all for coming in.
Hey, Jake, Frontier Survival. How are you doing?
Peace.
Mac and Patty, how's it going, guys? And I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. You said it.
Brzezinski Family Homestead.
That's awesome.
Thank you guys for coming in. We've been checking y'all
out.
I'm
not even going to try because I can't even pronounce it.
Cheesecake in a freaking jar. I'm still got my head stuck on it.
Man, I'm definitely going to try that one. And what else was there? Burrito in a jar. There was such great things on that website. I've actually thanks to that group, have been putting my meat away in canning jars. Like if I find meat on sale at the stores or wherever and we're getting it, and I feel comfortable enough to bring it home and can it in the jar so we have it. Huh? I'm sorry. Ouch. That broke my ankle. We have just had, well, we just have stopped not long ago. We've been helping Daddy clean the the riverbed. We don't even live on the river.
I took some pictures, but I don't think we're going to be able to screen share because I don't have them up on the laptop.
No, they're on the phone.
I'll do a video.
That's right, Edmund.
I got to cover that. Jason.
Always. Love you guys. Try not to work too hard tomorrow. I know, right? Check it out. Bam, Nunya, Texas on the back.
That thing out.
I do, because you can tell the collar is about messed it up because I wear it all the time. But yeah, and my hat. I call that my bad hair day hat because I wear it to work.
James says this is amazing.
Holy cannoli! Wait, it went too fast. Brian H. Oh, Brian from Yellow Jacket Garage says, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Thank you for coming in, Brian.
I like that name, Yellow Jacket Garage. That's pretty cool. I don't like Yellow Jackets, though. They don't like me neither. We have just a love-hate relationship.
Now, because we did a super crazy live last night, we're not going to be doing a very long one tonight, but we do got some cool things to talk about.
Some cool updates that we're making, some changes we're making.
Some changes.
Yeah, and then just moving in different directions.
And if anybody wants to come
consolidate,
up, we'll throw a panel up in a little bit.
Sorry.
Get somebody up here.
I mean, to over-talk you.
I'm used to that.
So loud, but yeah, well, probably because I shiny quarter a lot. So Dude, it is so hot outside.
Yeah,
It
we still
was
got like crazy
it was
Florida weather.
super hot today outside. I walked outside at what was it, like 8:30 this morning
Yes.
and was sweating.
Patty,
I was
hello.
like, good night, Martha. It's getting cold there. I don't think we're supposed to get cold weather till Friday, I believe is what it's changed to now. It's supposed to be like 60s, mid 60s all throughout the week. Hey, Miss Susan from New Horizons. How are y'all doing?
Hey,
Hope
y'all
you had a happy new year. Bomber Steve. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Steve.
Hope
Fun
you-
with you last night
What was it Julianne posted the other day?
in the live. That didn't even sound like
I know she
Sorry,
posted
Steve.
because I liked the thing and I can't remember what it was, but it was something awesome that she was
What?
making. Miss Julianne.
Oh.
My brain is so frazzled. I can't remember what it was, but it looked good. And they had I can't remember the kid's name, but I do, but I don't. But they had made some like goggles and stuff out of like the oh God, I feel mentally incapacitated.
Now listen with your
listening.
hands. Don't go ninjaing with nobody. Don't need ninja.
I might ninja you. What are the things called? The glow sticks. That's what they are. Cheese and Cracker Jacks. The little bitty thin.
That don't even sound good. Cheese and Cracker Jacks.
The cheese and what was I saying? Oh, glow sticks. That's right. And they had them. They were cool, like little cool goggles. Anyway, I thought it was cool because it sounded like something I would do, but whatever.
See how easy she is to get off track.
Yeah. Ooh, temps are dropping. Yeah. Well, I'm not ready for it, and I am ready for it, kind of, sort of, for a little bit of cold weather because there's flies around here.
Did you see how much stuff we got done today?
Yeah.
Man, let it be warm for a while.
Well, that's true.
Of course, we did. The trailer was like occupied, so we had to use the wheelbarrow all day.
Yeah.
From the
But
middle
listen,
pasture all the way
There's
up to the
nothing
house.
like putting your little kid in the wheelbarrow,
But
though,
you had
and
to
just
push
running
it.
across the pasture. I did most
Yeah,
of it, and then you did
we
the second
always do
half.
half and half. I'm just
Yes, we always do. We still ain't done neither.
No, it's a
Yeah, we still got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
A lot of where it had eroded, we got to fill in today with some fill dirt that was supposed to be wood mulch, but apparently
they got a little
apparently isn't anymore.
We're gonna get that fixed. But there's
Yeah.
big, huge piles everywhere, just waiting for us
Yeah.
to spread.
My last load of mulch I got, or wood chips, aged wood chips I got from the tree company I normally use, was full of dirt today. When we went down there, because we have another half a pile that we're still using for the garden in the north side of the property, but then we use it too to fill in some places where it stays
Ain't that some
maybe a little bit damp and stuff. And so we went to get that, and it was, I don't know what that middle piece thing was I found in there today, but it was pretty cool. But it
It
was
don't
the
belong
wood
on the
chips.
mulch.
Yeah.
But who knows what it
Hey,
is. There we
about
go.
said Jesse. Jesus loving homesteader. Sorry.
Twisted
Happy.
Bobby. Thank you for coming in. Happy New
Hello,
Year.
Michael Sharp. Watching from Pensacola. You know what? My granddaddy's name was Sharp. His last name was
James, I ain't
Sharp.
never
My
seen a
mom's dad.
cheese Cracker Jack.
You know what?
That would be just cheese popcorn, but
So Marley, instead of cheese and crackers, she says Jesus crackers. Because she mispronounces some stuff sometimes, but it's cute and we go with it.
Michael
So
Sharp, how you doing? Thank
it's
you for
better
coming
than
in.
saying cuss words because sometimes road rage gets the best of me in the car, and I do let a few words fly. But I don't try to in front of the children. I don't on the live stream. I try to keep it PG-13 because there are a lot of kids that do watch this channel.
Yeah,
and
they'll be
they're-
coming back.
Yeah, my nephews are in here, my nieces are in here, and we just don't do that because first and foremost, when we started this channel, it was for our children to have something to go back on, a video diagraphy, whatever the word is. You know what I'm talking about. For when we are no longer here and they need questions or they have questions about stuff and
Or how we did things, just to see how we did things.
Yeah,
Whatever.
absolutely. Because Hendrix, I can tell you 100% will be a farm child. He will be on the homestead for his entire life. However, I have William, who'll be 18 in April. And hey, Bradley, and he's also battling COVID right now. So if you guys could keep
Bradley,
your thoughts,
what's
and
up,
stuff.
brother?
Him and his dad are got the big C word, and he said he's having some trouble breathing. So he's not so bad, but anyway, what was I talking about? Cheese and crackers.
don't try to keep. Don't even ask me to keep you on track. I have no idea.
Anyway, I don't
You're
know.
telling me that Jesus crackers. Was the last
Yes.
one.
So anyway,
Jesus crackers. Yeah. We say all kind of crazy
I
things.
can't think of what
But
I
don't
was
let her
trying
fool
to
you, because
say.
a lot of times it's like Yellowstone around here. We're
Yes,
trying to,
it is. Like I said, when road rage gets the best of me, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't apologize. I do apologize because it's bad sometimes. But that's why I live in the
Yeah.
country, so I don't have to deal
yeah,
with that.
and none of you
It's only
guys
when
live
I
with
go
us
to the
anyway,
city.
so we're just going to
Yeah.
drop. We don't do that, Bob. We're going to restrict from the GD, all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because
We
there
don't
are
say
kids
that
in here.
anyway, but
Yeah.
anyway, we do let some stuff fly out our house.
Yeah.
We just don't
I'm not
do
gonna
it
promise my mouth
in the
is.
live stream. We
Yeah,
try not.
but Jesus Crackers is Marley's new
It's
new
her
slang.
cheese and crackers, but it's
Like,
cheese and crackers.
When she does something or something is exciting to her, she will say Jesus Crackers. So I had to buckle down the mouth, especially with her because
Yeah.
she also has a sensory processing disorder, so she doesn't regulate things in her brain quite like normal 3 and 4 year olds. And so if you drop an F-bomb, you're done because she's going to say it
For who knows
forever.
how long. Yeah.
And she doesn't realize
Yeah.
it's a bad word. So she
Which is
just,
something else we
yeah,
started having to deal with just recently. So we're having
Yeah.
to do a lot of extra therapy for that.
yes.
We're
And,
cutting back on time. We like to do 3-minute videos or 3 videos a week, not 3-minute videos.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Anyway, we don't do 3 videos a week. We are doing our
Oh no,
normal
Christy.
premiere video drop. Hey, Shaky, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, you got on
Thank you for
Friday.
coming in.
Our
We
regular
always
video
try to
drop.
do the 3 a week, but we
I'll
had
do
to
every
cut back on
Wednesday.
that because of the time.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not Wednesday, and we've done all kind of crazy stuff. We went on Fridays. We did
No,
video
I thought
drops.
you meant you were talking about your normal video
No.
you premiere on Wednesday.
Right. Well, we're doing that now, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about we normally do 3 videos a week. We
Oh,
always
yeah,
try to plus a
Before.
short.
Yeah. Sorry,
We
I'm
like
sorry.
dwindled
I'll
all the
shut
way
up.
down to 1 video a week.
Yeah.
Which it's still hard. We got content. It's just the time. With the new stuff going on with Marley, we're probably 2 months behind on everything going on outside.
Yeah.
The compost still ain't been delivered. The chips are in the wrong spot. That's going to take a ton
That's my fault.
of time to move.
Hagman
And,
in that farmhouse.
So, see, really, we're so far behind. I don't even, if we don't get
Bless your heart, Red. I hate that.
things ready, we probably may not have a garden this coming spring because of compost and all the stuff that we're
Yeah, we're
behind
doing.
on.
I'm doing my best.
We're
It's
pretty
time to get the
behind
compost.
I mean, we have piles dispersed everywhere through the homestead. It ain't been moved. We
Yeah.
got to move those by hand.
Yeah.
No equipment goes in the garden. John
No.
Coffee, thank you for coming in, buddy.
It does
Thank you.
not because if we do, it would pack it down and compact it too much. We wouldn't
So-
be able to do our stuff right.
Right. We never do it
Sorry.
anyway. We only till one time. And we're calling, you noticed the last, I think I put in the description, the last
Ooh.
couch talk, we're going to be cutting back on lives too.
Yeah.
We're shutting down trivia. We're not going to be doing trivia anymore.
Hot. Go ahead.
Basically, we're not going, I guess you could call it ghost mode. Our regulars ain't going to really know a whole lot difference.
Yeah.
But as far as coming in live streams and things like that, we're cutting way back
It's
until we get everything done. We're so far behind on all the stuff outside plus the
Yeah.
stuff in here. It's becoming a slight struggle, even though I have plenty of content coming. As far as how to breed, we still got the how to create your own chicken breed. I got tons of stuff coming with that, and the new incubations that's coming in from that. I'm doing a bunch of stuff on that with the troubleshoot your chicken series. It's just the trouble of getting it up, editing, because it seems like everything's pulling us more outside.
Yeah.
And
and
we
with
went,
the weather,
yeah,
can't complain.
yeah, and so just being able to come in here and do trivia or try to do something fast to keep everybody entertained or whatever, it's just not working out right now. I know some of our close people that we've been talking to knows that it's not a full break, but we're just going to we're going to have to change some
Yeah.
things up until we get everything settled. And
Just
back
things
up.
is crazy
Right.
around here.
And as
so,
far as our Etsy
we're
goes,
just
if you
making
guys went there
changes.
last night, we shut that down, or we're shutting
Yes.
it down. We filled our last order yesterday.
yes,
We got that shipped out, and we're
we're
deleting
slowly
that.
but surely shutting down the Etsy and moving it
Yeah,
to
and we're
one
getting
stop.
ready to. Yeah,
getting
everything's
ready to
going to
cover
one
that.
stop. We'll pull
Let
it
me
up in
stop
the
you there.
screen sharing.
Just talk.
Yeah, I like to. Bradley.
I know, Bradley. It happens. it happens.
Yeah, but we
we've
ain't gonna
been
be
there.
mad at you.
No. What time tomorrow night? Because we were talking and I didn't get to click
Hey
on the
Boone,
button.
sorry if I didn't. I know Bobby picked you up, but I didn't.
Is that is that a good thing, Christy, or sorry, is that a good thing? Like that was a goal that you were trying to do, or is it sorry, I have to ask.
Oh, you're talking about Christy Bits?
Yeah. It's going up. Hello, Appalachian American Homestead. Haha, I didn't get my mouth mixed up. But yeah, it's just it's been crazy here. They're making a few changes on our homestead. A few things are changing in our neighborhood and things like that. And then so
we used to.
we got a lot of things going on. We got a lot of growth in a few different places. Some things coming and going with jobs. We've not quite made a decision on which way to go in that field yet. We are just praying on it and thinking on it and doing a lot of research and just the way things are going in the economy with health and things like that. It just, and with Marley, because she does respond to both of us being here, and she does. It's
much
hard
better.
For her.
It's much better.
Yeah, it's hard for her because she doesn't transition very well. So we're gonna have a long road ahead with neurologists, and there's a place called what is it? Amos Cottage, close to us. So it's up in Barbara's network, where we're gonna have to go and try to work and definitively get her diagnosis straight, so that we can better come up with a care plan for her. Because when you parent a normal, like I say normal, that's the wrong thing to say, because it is just the wrong thing to say. But as a fully functioning child, you parent that child, and things you are used to go a certain way. And then she came along, and we've had to relearn how to parent, pretty much. And everything that we knew about parenting went right out the window. And we are, like I said, having to we take we go to therapy with her, and therapy is just not for her, it's for us as well. Because we're learning and understanding as well.
Right. So let's go ahead and go to the website. We had Okay. So anyway, there's a few changes. There's some exciting stuff. Like we have a chick catalog set up on Gurus, and let's see. I'll go ahead and show you. Maybe. There we go. So here's the website. Let me flip back over so I can show you guys. Okay, on the front, you'll notice on this top row here, it says MB Homestead Store. We're shutting down Etsy. Everything's integrated right here on the website. All of our
Okay.
And we have no artwork, but we have the normal stuff here. It all goes through us. We just cut out the middleman. Anybody that's in Garden Gurus or knows anything about Gurus, that's what we wanted in the first place, was all this integrated on the website. Everything just like a one-stop shop for everything you need. So that's one change, but the chick catalog is coming up for our spring chicks. I'll show you that now. So in the spring, I'm going to lock this down after we're done with the live. I hadn't had any payment options or anything like that, but there's going to be tons. We do have a waiting list that's been set up for our Midas Gold layers, and our Blue Lace Red Wyandottes is pretty popular in North Carolina right now.
Yeah.
So we actually have an incubator going here right beside of us with some Cochin Bantams. They'll be going up on the application next, because we know a lot of people is going to want chicks. We've already had people requesting chicks. So some of the breeds that we have here, we've been working on for a while. And you guys know we've been doing a series on the Onyx Fire breed that we're creating. They won't be up for a while because we don't get rid of or sell chicks until we have that breed or any breed that we're working on that's been grown for a long time, hand selected. So there's going to be a while for them to come on there. However, we do want a couple of homesteads to take some chicks and start a breeding program. See how they do at your place. We're going to work that out with a few people, but however, we do have a chick app on here for spring chicks.
I can be
You guys,
shippy.
we're going to be shipping pretty much anywhere in the U.S., so you guys can come over this spring. The list will look pretty much like that. There'll be more stuff added along with payment options and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's a new thing with the Gurus thing that we're
We
doing
just have
now.
to finalize a few things before we let it go into working order
Right.
with legalization.
But it's coming
and
this
stuff
spring,
Like absolutely, yeah, it'll be done by then.
and so that's new. At
Like
least it's on
like
there.
I said, biggity pop, biggity bop, biggity back. I can't read. Lord, look at
I can't
us!
figure
Oh
out
my
the screen
gosh!
share thing.
Hey, Belinda and Chuck, how are you?
What's up, y'all? Or Chuck. Yeah, what did I do?
Oops,
Did I cut us out? We didn't go out on YouTube.
I don't
I have to
know.
go back to the website.
We did too. Look, I told you. Oh no, that thing is going so fast.
What is the chat? Because we covered it.
Yeah. Holy cannoli.
How long
We're
was we
back.
gone?
Happy New Year. Jazz hands.
Don't go ninja.
Jazz hands. I don't need to ninja nobody to see.
You've got me on almost every live
I know, I'm
except for
sorry.
last night. That's
You know
just
what
what-
though? It's because I've been watching Homestead Rescue, and that guy is for real. talking
Hardy
with
Rainey?
his- Yeah, he's like he just talks with his hands. I
That's
do
a good
too.
show,
I
though.
can't help it.
That's-
I love that show. Cannoli
Okay,
Bell's
y'all, I'm
pretty
gonna try
good.
one more time. Ta-da.
Hey, outdoors with
Here
Big
we go,
Matt. How
somewhere.
are you?
Matt, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Let me try
Good.
that. Just so you have to go
Oh,
back. Look
man.
at this
Okay.
slug of it. The slug.
I'm slow, baby.
All right.
I
What was
love
this?
that movie.
Okay, I'm gonna go to.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
What is that movie? Epic is the name of that movie.
So this is what you get when you go over to the members portal. We are, just like it says here, we are rebuilding it in its entirety. We have to do some cleanup. We do, however, have almost 18,000 registered members. We still got to do some cleanup on it. So
Rip my hair out.
if you log in, it's still going to say the same thing. It won't even let you log in. We have it completely shut down.
We are just
I'm pretty sure they may be a few that leave because of that. We have a bunch of people that's not content creators. You guys know that.
yeah.
And
And it's really just a general discussion. The forum is it's
when
not,
we opened up general
Yeah.
discussion, it's like everybody over there mostly don't even know that this part over here exists.
Yeah.
We've grew so much on the other side, which is what we said we was going to be
a
for the
multi-platform.
all over the world, just
Yeah.
not. And the growth on the other side and from the other side has been amazing.
YouTube just
However,
wants back.
we have, because, and I know that some of you know, I've sent you a screenshot. I'm somewhere around 4,000. We still have hold on. Yeah, it's somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000. I still haven't activated yet. So that 17,000 will go up, but I just hadn't had time to activate them. And there's more coming in. So I just shut it all down until we get it just cleaned up. I don't know how long that's going to take because we do got new partners and new stuff coming in spring. We got to clean all that up and make sure we put some sponsor links in there and have them have their own little stuff going on. So
That's awesome.
that's pretty much so far all the updates we have
Why do we
Gurus
look
right
like
now.
Oompa Loompas?
Uh,
Look at our color. We look like Oompa Loompas.
Yeah. Well, I think I tried to fix it one time because somebody in here said we looked like vampires or something
Well,
because the light was
probably
really
do.
bright. And then we had white noise and stuff like that.
I haven't. No, I didn't get to lay. I did get to lay out in the sun some, but not much. And I just it's not good for your skin, so I'll lather up in sunscreen.
I don't really have that trouble.
I know because I never wear sunscreen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need to. I'm just stable. I was gonna take a shot on my rock. I'm gonna have trouble.
Say, Lord have mercy.
What you talking about?
Give them some.
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, love you, but you don't.
I don't get sunburnt.
I know you don't. But
Don't make me now.
vampires. Well, we don't sparkle in the sun, so
Well, I think what happened was if we move or get too close to the camera, because we don't have the best camera, but it's Hemi school cam that we bought from a while back.
Yeah.
But if you get too close, it'll make white noise all over the screen. And I was touching the screen like they could see me pointing and crap
Yeah.
over here.
Sure was.
I don't know why I did that. But anyway, it was all white noise, and somebody said it looked, and the light was too. We looked white.
It flickers.
Yeah, so we looked like somebody from Twilight.
I don't burn usually. I usually get really tan, and then sometimes I'll peel, but not usually. But I'll get really brown. But I just cancer runs high in our family, so I try to keep sunscreen on all the time. And the kids, Marley, as soon as she was born, she came out with like a porcelain type complexion, which I don't even know where she gets from because I don't have that complexion, and neither do you. You've got a lot of Native American in you, and my side has as well. We just tan a lot, and so I don't know where she got it from, but she doesn't ever tan. Like when she goes outside, she gets burnt quick. And you know what I bet she got it from? My grandpa. My biological grandpa was like, I'm talking about Irish, like red hair, freckles. Couldn't go outside in the sun because he would burn, slap up. I bet you that's where he got it from.
Speaking of sawmill, Jake, I seen your video.
That
Man.
is a lot.
We've been cutting down trees
Thank
for
you,
like,
James.
man, we've been cutting
Sorry.
trees, and we didn't mention we're trying to get stuff ready for a pond.
You know what though? But hold on, Jake. Speaking of the sawmill, I'm so
Come on,
sorry.
Marley.
Come on, Mama.
She shut the door so she could knock on it.
Yeah, come on, sweet girl. They had one on Homestead Rescue, and it was just a small, a small little sawmill. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll send you the link because it was just a small setup, and it wasn't that much. I think it may have been like 4,500 or 5,000. May have been 6 at the most. It probably doubled in that now because the economy and the inflation and stuff. But they used it on Homestead Rescue, and when I was watching the video, I was looking into it because we do have a lot of trees here that we can actually use for the sawmill. In milling our own, if that's what you're talking about, is milling our own lumber. And it's a smaller setup, but it does like big logs. I don't want to put that on, baby. You want it on your hair? Oh, okay. And then it just wasn't feasible for us at the time. And then they have a smaller one, I think that's an actual attachment for a chainsaw, which you may want something bigger because that may burn your chainsaw out pretty quick. Right? That would be awesome. Yes, we are, Chris. Listen, last night was nuts. I was sitting in there with the kids, and while Michael was in here on the live, and my whole house started shaking. It scared me half to death. The dogs was raising Cain. About gave Daddy a heart attack because he was asleep. And I guess somebody had blew up some tannerite close to here.
Yeah, that was.
It sounded like we were in a war zone.
Happy New Year, Marshall. Good to see you, Bubba.
And
thank you for coming in.
We ended up please don't punch me in the face.
If you do,
we had to end up ending the live stream. Yeah, she's got a heck of a way of cooking. So yeah.
Thank you, baby. I get the hand kiss. I'll take it.
She is a seeker, and if you know what that is, she's a seeker, but then she's an avoider too. So sometimes she identifies, I swear, as a cat, and just really just lays on my head as a cat and purrs on my face sometimes. And then sometimes when she is overwhelmed or she's in a place where there's a lot of commotion, because we don't go to a lot of places with her because not a lot of people understand, and then Mama Bear has to come out, and you want to do that. But
all right, now we got time for we got a little bit of time for your talk. If anybody who's got any questions,
it just
Peter Dale, thank you for coming in.
We just did the best we can.
Sorry, I'm getting slack on chat. I was pretty bad with that last night. So.
You gonna show your baby? Okay, you can show your baby. So she's gonna be in and out because she's wide open, and sometimes she sleeps, and sometimes she don't sleep. And, yes, it does. Twinbrook. It does. Daddy's scares them half to death. you know, and the dogs. Oh,
If you ain't been around it in a while or ever, it'll definitely get your
well,
attention.
yeah,
It'll
because
make you go outside.
cheese and crackers. It sounded like it was in the front yard. And I was in the middle. Marley, you gonna jerk me out of the chair? I was in the middle of watching. I've been watching the Harry Potter series with Hendrix.
You look like Coda and his side by side.
Yeah, he's in here. Did you see him? Yeah, he said, "Hey," he called you MB Bibbity Back.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see him.
That's what I thought was so cute. It was awesome. Anyway, so we
Sorry,
were on.
Coda, if you're still in here.
we were like focused on this Harry Potter movie, and like this big explosion happens outside, and it scared me half to death. I thought for a second, cheese and crackers. I thought it was coming at me. So yeah, wow, that's awesome.
Do it like
Shady.
Coda.
Yeah.
So I said, I come in and you're doing a fish face. What's going on?
Whew. The dogs, I swear, Daddy's dogs have PTSD with any kind of guns going
Severe.
off.
Oh my gosh, it's like a baby.
Fireworks, firecrackers, anything like that, and it scares the crap out of them. And they get bent out of shape, and Rudy will go hide in the closet, and that's where he'll lay down and sleep. And
thank you, not Bob, for doing your
he was
job.
a rescue dog, I think, from one of the sheriff's departments up in the mountains. Excuse me. And I think that plays a lot into his stuff. But Tuesday, she's just scared of big loud noises, and Marley's scared of big ones. So yeah,
It was, all in all, it was pretty great, Marshall. Thank you
The
very
mu-
much.
I can use if I'm doing stuff during the day, because I usually turn it on while I'm working in the kitchen so I can listen to it. But yeah, if I sit down and actually, I was watching it, I fell asleep about through the last part of this, the second part of Deathly Hallows. I had to rewind it today and rewatch it because some of that music it's pretty comforting. You go to sleep to. Hold on.
Thank you, Chris, for following us on Odyssey. I hope you
Yes.
got your tips. Everybody that follows us, we send them a little coin to help
Yes.
them out. So thank you
Well,
very
if
much.
you're on Odyssey,
We haven't
because we have a lot of people on our that have followed us on there. Follow Chris Clevercraft because he's on Odyssey as well.
Yeah, Homestead on Odyssey. Love it. That is,
It's in the 60s here at night right now. It's like 62. No, what was it? I said 68, I believe it was.
yeah. I turned the air conditioner on like 2 nights in a row.
In January, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 68 right now. Feels like 68.
Yeah, we're sitting here like,
It's nuts. And our low, I think, it is going to be like 59.
feel the sweat creeping us. What am I doing? I'm about to go turn the freaking AC on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's kind of crazy like that when somebody gives you money. But they made a lot of changes. I like what they're doing.
What's with the movies of these? I don't know about the toilet seats on their head. Yes, we did too. We watched them. We marathon for like the past 3 days. I think it took me because Hendrix has a small attention span, so he gets in them, and the first one was his favorite, and then all the rest of them was just kind of trickled down. But I like to watch them. I like to read the books, and
He's like a monkey. He has
I like the
all
Twilight
over the
series,
place.
but I like the books better. I got so mad watching that second movie. I was so mad at the end of that movie. But anyway,
It's fun, Patty. It's once you get it set up, especially the way your channel is now, all you have to do is just keep doing what you're doing on YouTube, and they'll automatically copy your videos that you release and post them over there for you.
yeah.
You don't really got to do a lot of work. It will not, however, do your live streams or your premieres because it don't support the chat from over here.
Yeah.
But all you have to do when you first go over, it's in dark theme. You flip it over to light
Ooh.
theme, and it looks just like YT.
Yeah.
And instead of a thumbs up, it has a little fireball that throws off sparks, and then for the thumbs down, it's a little rotten tomato or booger looking thing. I don't know
Oh,
what it is.
yeah.
Anyway, it's a lot of fun over there, and I like doing the tips and passing coin and earning coins. It's a lot of fun. You get money just for posting videos and stuff. So
I wish you the best of luck with that, Shady. It's a hard job for sure. Odyssey, Marshall is another platform like YT. It's a little less monitored, I would say, a little less filtered.
It is a freedom of speech
Bradley,
platform.
have a good evening.
Thank you, Bradley. We
It
appreciate
is.
you.
YouTube is hard work.
We appreciate you, Odyssey fan.
Yeah, you know.
So while she's busy with Marley, it's Odyssey is
No.
let's just say back in the day,
Come on.
YT had some creators, the actual founders of YT kind of parted ways. I don't know. Over hey,
I'm sorry. Hold on.
yeah, tap, you're good.
Okay,
We're going
I'm
there.
sorry.
Now cut the bedroom off.
Okay, good.
I don't even know. Look, Bobby made me into a freaking, I don't know what that is. Our house is haunted. You see the lights. Hold on, I'll see if I can fix this camera. But Odyssey is a freedom of speech platform. It is on blockchain. So once you put your videos up there, the only body that can delete them is you. If you don't know what blockchain is, everybody, it's like cryptocurrency. It's pretty much unhackable, and it's just like YouTube. When you go over to Odyssey, you're instantly monetized. You start getting money for posting videos. You get money for watching other people's videos. And so pretty much if you can figure out YouTube, you can figure that place out. And I did. Yes, I did. You sure did.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was somewhere else. I can't remember. I think I was messing with Boom one night waiting on people to come in. I was messing with our eye and pretending to be a ghost.
Oh no, where we go?
And we had like a different background. It was so funny. And our color was changed. It was like, we do crazy stuff when we try to entertain ourselves.
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm easily entertained, huh?
Thank God they're all private lives. We do some crazy
Found some scissors. Let me cut it. I wouldn't touch it for nothing.
But yeah, anyway, Odyssey's a lot of fun. It's just it's a good multi-tool along with YouTube until something happens to the main one.
I like Dr. Pepper too, Jake. I like Dr. Pepper except for when it's hot, and then it tastes like Robitussin.
It's okay.
It's nasty. Let me tell you about Dr. Pepper though. We don't normally, but we went out to eat through the drive-through because Marley had a really tough therapy session, so she got to have a little treat. And so Michael wanted a drink. Oh, I ordered 2 large Cokes from the drive-through and 2 chocolate milks. Bless this little girl's heart. I paid for it and got up to the window. She handed me a small Dr. Pepper.
Cranking and yanking. Thank you, buddy.
She handed me a small Dr. Pepper, and I looked at her and said, honey, I didn't order this. She said, well, it's on the screen.
She really did.
I said, well, honey, I'm sorry, but I didn't order this. I ordered 2 large Cokes and 2 chocolate milks.
But we made it because it's on
She
there.
said, but we made it. She got
She was
mad
just
at
going to
me.
force us to take it. Like,
She said, well, it's on the screen. I was like, okay, but I'm sorry I didn't order it. Anyway, I took the Dr. Pepper. She gave me a Coke. And then another Coke was supposed to be another large Coke, the one I originally ordered. Honey, she put Dr. Pepper in that large cup. Anyway, I was like, you know what, Michael, you just take the Coke. I'll take Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper anyway. It's pretty good until it goes up your nose. And then it ain't so great. Then it hurts. Moxie soda. No, I don't think I have. Have you? I do remember Pepsi Cola. I remember the old Pepsi Cola commercials.
I know. I remember that. Yeah, Mountain Dew. I remember the little.
I do. I remember that too. And then
the little guy running. That was pretty funny.
I miss the old commercials.
Well, they had to take him off because he was like Yosemite. He had the little.
Ouch. Yeah.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. You can go over to Odyssey and talk about him all you want.
Yeah. And then chicken noodle soup, which Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup, I don't even think makes commercials anymore, but they've had some really good ones.
Yes, you can, Marshall. What it'll do is once you fill out an account. I did a video, I think it's private though, showing people how to set up Odyssey. A lot of people was asking us about it, but when you go over there, you make an account, it'll automatically copy and paste your YouTube channel over there for you. Now it'll take 7 to 10 days to do that, and then they'll notify you. And then You just go over there and
I've never had
do your
a
color
barbecue
scheme and
soda.
all that stuff. But and then every time you make a video, it'll copy and paste it over there for you, so you don't have to double work. But networking over there is just as good. When you do
Oh,
go over there,
man.
people can tip you when you have a video or they said like you do something they like,
Yes.
they can tip you with their coin. You get paid for setting up an account over there with crypto. It's LBC, every coin, but it attaches right to your bank account, so
Yeah.
you can transfer all that stuff. It is a lot of fun. But
Really?
yeah, any YouTube video that you have, you can post over there.
In North Carolina, I think it's Dr. Pepper is considered its own entity.
That's right, Chris. It's virtually
here.
impossible to take a video of crypto.
Yeah.
Or,
I think Dr.
blockchain.
Pepper is its own company here in North Carolina, like Cheerwine. I think.
yeah,
I
a
think
lot of these
Dr.
people
Pepper
don't even know
called
it. They don't
herself
even know
out.
what Cheerwine is unless they're in North Carolina or South Carolina.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. I thought Cheerwine would be global, but it sure is not. Brian,
It was made here in
thank
North
you for
Carolina.
coming and hanging out. I hope you get all your editing done, and I'll be glad when you come back.
Thank you very much for coming in.
I'm so awkward with it sometimes.
And that's
I'm
my
sorry.
biggest problem is the editing and getting stuff up.
I think I would fall flat on my face if I didn't drink soda, and I have tried a lot because, yeah, I tried the going without the caffeine stuff, and it just gave me such migraines. And then when I went to the doctor for the migraines, you know what they gave me? Caffeine in a pill. I was like, you know what? I can solve this all on my own. Let me just drink my caffeine. So yeah. Watermelon wine. Yes, I'm still working on that. I have a guy that he fell into some bad health and he wasn't able to help me. But I have all my watermelon froze
You're
from
welcome,
the
Tammy.
garden, and he gave me the contraption to make the watermelon wine. But I just I can't remember what he said. So he's got to come help me.
Now look here, they have hammered me with
Remember
something I have
strawberry
no
wine, too.
idea. We don't usually mess with music much unless it's something that I do or a correlation with Shane Silverman, which I love all of his stuff. But
I would think the same copyright.
I'm not sure because there's so
Yeah.
much other stuff
Right.
that people's doing over there. I have to look into it. Y'all got me stumped on that. I don't know.
Believe it or
But
not,
freedom is, it's you just have to go check it out. It's a lot like this, but I'll look it up and get back to you because we text on Facebook anyway. So I'll let you know when I find out.
hey,
Stacy,
hands in the dirt,
what's up?
Mr. Stacy. Oh God, Mad Dog 2020 is the stuff your nightmares is made out of.
Who
Holy
even
crap!
mentioned that?
But
I figured it would be shaky.
I was going off of
Look,
soft
where's
drinks.
that magic?
So we either my grandmother calls it pop. I sometimes call it soda pop, soda or pop, or sometimes we just call it all Coke, but whatever. Just what we're all feeling for the day. RC Cola and a moon pie, yes ma'am. It brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah,
Or a chocolate brownie and a moon pie.
I heard that so many
which
times. Do y'all
you
remember
can't
chocolate
even-
brown?
You can't even get those anymore unless you go up to West Jefferson.
It had like a little
I think
Sprite
they-
on the bottle. Okay, it was
what?
like a little Sprite or a fairy, what they call them on the
on
bottle.
the chocolate brownie bottle?
Yes, that's what the brownie was.
I thought it was a bear. I'm way off.
No, it's a
Okay.
little fairy
Dude, I
drinking
was
the
like
bottle.
5.
It was back in the day. It was our Yoo-hoo, way back in the day. It
Red.
had the same powdery consistency at the bottom.
Oh my gosh, I bet so. Here's another one for you. Boone's Farm. Yes, Peterdale.
Yes, we have. We have watched a lot of Cougars.
Adam and Nettie from Silhouette Park Farms, I think, were the first people, however you say it, to introduce us to Vegemite. We've still not bought it and actually tasted
Everybody
it.
knows we
but
love Silhouette Park Farm.
yes.
We have watched a lot of people, and Adam said that was the best way that he could explain it was like vegetable beef stock
Yeah.
in the jar. It's
In like a paste.
yeah, in a paste like that.
Yeah.
But he's
we
got a
have a-
really good description of stuff. He described grits as corn porridge.
It is
Oh, whatever.
kind of the same
Yeah,
thing.
he's
Hello,
genius. So
Miano, guys.
it's me and you.
Me and you. Sorry.
Me and you make your thing.
Sorry, I'm messing everything up. Odyssey, Rumble, BitChute, and Gab. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did the Gab. We've also closed down the news break, and
Yeah, we've
we've
made
had to
made
cut
lot
back
of
on a lot of
changes.
stuff.
Yeah,
Not Odyssey.
Yeah.
We're still working that and some YouTube.
Better
It's just
mind.
gonna be a little bit.
Girl, you are not lying. If you have not got sick off of Boone's Farm, are you even living? I'm just not.
9
I'm
times
just
out of
thinking.
10, it was the strawberry.
And it wasn't even, I don't even think for me it was the alcohol part of it as much as it was the acid reflux that you would get from it. It was terrible.
Golly.
Oh, man. I mean, you didn't even have to drink. Mad Dog 2020 is the same way. Doc Otis.
Okay, Jake.
What is it? What is the white Smirnoff Ice? Holy cannolis. Like, really,
Speaking of smearing off ice,
Goldschlager and
we
Zima.
must have some people. with
That's
some
right,
hangovers.
Brian.
Everybody wants to come on. Brian,
Peter
what's
Hill,
up, brother?
no, it's not a place you buy crypto. Odyssey is another platform like YouTube.
It's just like YouTube.
Yes. And it's exactly the same, honestly, except for it's less filtered.
You're
Less.
once you make an account, you're automatically monetized.
Yeah.
You automatically start making money.
Right?
People can also tip you and pay you money, or they can take their money and stake it on one of your videos that they like the best and make it get be pushed on up the line with analytics. They can stake money on your channel without you having anything to do with it, or they can
Yes,
just give
Daddy.
you money.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun over there. It really is. But it's just like YT. You just take your stuff over there. Actually, it'll take whatever you post here and copy and paste over there. On Odyssey. So it's
I
not
don't
as
think
much work.
anybody did. I don't think anybody did back in the days if I'm like have the best diet with their alcohol intake.
Yeah.
But you know what? I had some pretty fun times. Well, me and my sisters usually would drink it, but
I can imagine.
get sick, you know, from it. But Patty said Mad Dog 2020 is worse than pond water.
I still don't.
I agree. No, Shaky, it's okay. Let's
Really
see.
quick. But no, yeah, we've been talking about making
Girl,
watermelon.
Twin Brook, yes. Listen, when I first turned, what was it? I think it was my
There
18th
you go.
birthday. I think it was, or might have been, yeah, my 18th birthday. My sister, one of my older sisters, not the one in chat, but one of the older ones made me a screwdriver, and I drank like 2 of them because she made them light. She didn't, she didn't put a lot of alcohol in it, but woo, man, that the orange juice, oh, it came right back up, and that's not a fun thing to come up. I promise.
I do. If you're talking about them little, what is it, the mints? The
Andy's
grasshoppers?
mints.
The grasshoppers.
I have no
I
idea
guess
what you're talking about.
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
That was called grasshoppers. If that's what he's talking about.
Oh, Bush. Oh gosh, don't even get me started on that. Or no, it was Old Milwaukee's Best.
You and
Oh,
your sisters only had Bush.
yeah, we did drink Bush sometimes, but Daddy's was
I know a lot of people like that. Everything.
Budweiser,
Just hand it to me.
and he did not care. He wasn't even picky. Like, it didn't even need to be hot. He could get that stuff out of a car underneath the back seat of a car and drink it, and just chug up, and just like horse pee coming out of the faucet. Oh, good grief, Red. Shoot,
Yeah, that
I
sounds
would have
like
been
fun.
sick from no alcohol, but the acid reflux alone. And that's why I can't drink a lot of sweet tea anymore, because if I drink that or if I drink the water, it just comes right back up. Schlitz. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Schlitz.
Yeah, keep on. You.
What is that?
What?
That? Schlitz. How do you say it?
I'm going to keep on. You figure it out. I'm having fun this week. Say it again.
Schlitz. Shut up and tell me how to say it.
Does anybody want to come on panel and pronounce
Schlitz.
Schlips?
It's shut up. What is it? Schlitz.
There you go. It's
Schlitz.
yeah,
What is that? Is it an alcohol?
it is. It's a malt liquor.
I know. I think I've heard it before.
Yeah, that's some rough stuff.
The
That's
Beast. I don't know about that.
Milwaukee's best.
Rebel
It was
Cannons
called
is
the
up
Beast.
here.
It was
I don't
called the
miss it
Beast.
neither, Chris.
You don't know.
Miss Tammy,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm tired. I stayed up pretty late last night.
Bless your heart. Well, I think we did too. What
We
time
did
we go to
too.
bed?
I
Like
think
2:30, 3 o'clock?
I went to bed at 3. She passed out 30 minutes before.
I didn't make it that long, but I'm usually up between 3:30 and 4 in the morning, so
Oh, good grief.
anything after 8 p.m. is late for me.
Right? Marley has her time is not regulated at all. So sometimes she goes to bed at a normal time, and then sometimes she'll go to bed and you think she's down like at a normal decent time between like 8 and 9, and then she's back up at 1 o'clock in the morning and it's playtime.
I feel you. I have 2 kids that I have adopted still at home.
Yeah.
And the one that just left my house turned 18 and moved out. I didn't sleep for so many years, like a regular schedule, that I actually went to the doctor thinking I was having heart problems because I was having palpitations and all sorts of heart issues. Come to find out, the cure was to give them sleeping pills.
Yeah.
Because they would take turns waking me up, so they got their sleep, but I didn't.
Right. Yes.
And once I got them regulated, life was better.
Yes.
Are you sure, Red?
Huh?
I've given her oh goodness, I've given her melatonin a couple times for advice from the doctor.
Oh, crap, I think so.
Yes, it is, and she wakes up with night terrors if I give it to her.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, and so we gave it to her a couple times, and then she woke up each. Go ahead and cut my hair. She woke up each time in complete night terrors, which is panic for me because if you're in like REM sleep and the next thing you know, it's like screaming in your ear, and you're trying as a parent, you're like, what's going on? You know, what hurts? And she doesn't communicate with you anyway well. And so you're frantic and you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And she doesn't even really know where she's at or what's going on when this is happening. So the only thing I can do is stand up in the middle of the floor and bounce and bounce and bounce. Oh, sorry.
I remember Slush Puppy.
I love slush puppies. Slush puppies are great. They still have them someplace.
You keep messing our camera up. You got half it.
Sorry, I gotta
Yeah, that's really bad.
Sorry, I was trying to adjust where I was.
Oh, you're okay. Oh, I don't think it's got that bad. I do know somebody though, Shaky. That I've been watching for a long time, and he got for I don't know 225,000 subs.
Sorry.
And which numbers don't really matter to me, but he'd been working really hard. It took him, I think, 2 years to get that much. And just the other day, I seen where they deleted his whole channel, and in I think it's in 7 days he's back up to 10,000 again. But
You talking about Pepper?
nope. Nope, I'm talking about another channel. But I think he's been going longer than that. And I'm pretty sure he had like 500,000.
Oh.
But yeah, they got him too, by the way. I don't know why, but I mean, I do know why. I don't guess I'm talking about it. Yeah, I think you're good for now, Shaky. You're not on the right subject. Look at that. I'm gonna just in a minute. We're just gonna have a regular green screen.
What was that at? Oh, yes. He's that way. He doesn't sleep either, and he sleeps. I could sleep through a tornado or a hurricane or something, usually, unless it's Marley, and then I get up with her. But usually I'm dead to the world. But him, he can hear a feather drop, and he's up. It's got to be frustrating for him because I don't know how people like that get any sleep, any real sleep. Anyway.
Sometimes I'll get ready to go to bed so late. I'll be like, well, there's no way. Marty's going to wake up in 2 hours. I'm just going to stay awake until she wakes up, and then I'll go to sleep. That's happened a lot. So.
Yes, and we take shifts because a lot of times, and for her especially, or any child like her, if she gets up, she may not wake us up, and everything goes in her mouth, everything. She messes in everything. She is that child that will have the markers on the walls.
Oh my gosh, tab soda. That's
like
so nasty.
if it can be done, she does it. And thank God for magic erasers. I will just say
Dang.
magic erasers.
Thank you for coming in, Bubba.
And vodka is a great cleaning agent for permanent markers on the walls.
Yeah.
Yep.
We use vodka diligently in the house to clean.
Peter Dale, I feel you. I have fibromyalgia, so if I drink a whole lot, the next day my inflammation is up, and it's hard for me to function really well, and I stay sore.
She's kind of like the Tin Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Not funny, but I try to make it happen.
Excuse me. Go ahead. Was you gonna say something, Tammy? I'm sorry.
Have you tried arnica for that?
What'd you say?
Arnica?
Arnica.
No. What is that?
It's an herbal thing. A doctor prescribed it for my daughter when she had a sprained ankle.
Mhm.
It works really good for fibromyalgia pain.
Okay. I will definitely. No, I have never heard of it, but I will
It's
definitely.
plant based. So
Yeah.
just a second.
That's awesome, Christy Betts. Like murals.
Yes, that's pretty awesome. Hello, Organic Gardening, North Carolina. I don't think we said hello.
Yeah, we did. I said
you
hello.
did. I'm sorry.
That is Garden Guru. Thank you for all the support on the hashtag. I think we just did a big old update on Garden Gurus, but it's
Yes.
you can just go to the website and see the changes. So,
That's what my dad says at Twin Brook Acres. We're planning on redoing a lot of the house, but we're gonna wait until Marley's a little bit older, for all of that, just in case. And what was it you said, Tammy? The name of it again, one more time.
Arnica. ARINCA.
Okay.
It's a flower. Arnica montana is the
Okay.
plant name.
Sorry, trying to follow along with the chat here.
it's slowed down significantly.
Yeah. Phew. Hello, Prep for Eternity Homestead. How are you doing this evening?
Thank you for dropping in. Happy New
Oh
Year.
gosh, the stickers. Yes, the stickers from the doctor's offices have. Thank God she put them on the wall of the glass of the sliding glass door because I can get those off with the scraper. But we got them on the wall one time, and it was.
She's
it
like a
was
little
so
dinosaur
hard.
with crayons.
Yes. Yes, Stacy, we sure will be growing the watermelons again this year.
We are, but we're not going to do 2 rows unless we have somebody pick up.
Yeah, I've
like
reached
the
out
line,
to a few people for marketing aspects on the watermelons to see if they would like to get them or.
That's one of the best crops we did here, but we had such an overload.
Yeah.
Because we did them in the spring and thought, like, if you've never had a sangria watermelon, you don't really know.
Oh man,
I mean,
they're so good.
It's ridiculous, crazy at the difference in them. And it's the #1 melon that they get for punches and wines.
And it freezes well.
We didn't know we was gonna like them that much, so we figured, well, we got a building full. We had like a bunch of melons. It was like, I don't know, 200 or 300 pounds of the yellow and the sangria mix, and we was like, well, let's just do it one more time because she was planning on making mine. We did not plan on getting behind, so I did another 2 rows, and it all wound up to being like over 1,000 pounds. And we still have, I'm not gonna lie to you, we still have probably 20 to 30 in the building down there now, waiting to be fed to the
bunnies.
chickens.
Yeah, we feed. Well, somebody dropped a whole mess of bunnies off here. They
We
just
got
keep
like
multiplying.
23.
They went from like 4 extra to like now we have like 14 rabbits in the yard, which is going to be super great for when we go to mow this next year.
Yeah, semi-tame, multicolored rabbits that let you get this close to their feet, almost trip over them. It's ridiculous. I got a picture of like all of them at the yard at the same time. It's so crazy. There's blue ones and white ones and brown ones and everything but the wild colored ones. I think somebody said that was meat rabbits. But they got overpopulated and let them go, or had to move and let them go. But now they're all over here on our homestead. Which, I think the best thing. Brian's right here. Look, he's right there. Say, hey, Brian. Say, hey, Uncle Brian. I know you can't see him, but he's in there. Say, hey, Brian. All right, she did.
For the longest time was Uncle John.
Yeah, Uncle John, but it's Brian now. There goes the waves. That's just superstar. That's just walking out. Watch your foot.
Come on, you silly girl.
She's superstar. Walking out.
Oh, yes, I know. She's super smart.
So dramatic. I'm lost. I don't know what shape's talking about. Probably. Well, no, when we first came here, we took care of most of that, Brian, because, we don't smoke anyway, but we took care of a bunch of that when we got here. Probably in one other room, I would say it is, because it continuously happened over there, but over here, the rest of the house is good. Wait a minute, you know you've been over here just a couple weeks.
Sawyer, you can't talk.
The cute dinosaur, Shaky. That's what. Here comes Bobby stomping back.
Sorry if you heard him.
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, 'cause he
Freezer
just-
Pound, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Happy New Year to you. Appreciate it. We did. Craig and Yankin's still in here. He did a mail call. It was kind of funny because he came in. I think it was with one of our first trivias we had was like Andy Griffith's TV show or whatever. Craig and Yankin is like a fishing channel, and so he won. And the video he put up today was flower seeds. It was mixed zinnia seed, and it was just funny because big old Manly sitting there and he's opening up his mail call and he gets flower seed from us, and he was going, I got some zinnia flowers, and he kind of looked over and like, what am I going to do with these? But anyway, it was kind of funny. But anyway, thank you for the review. Shut the door, you're killing my camera thing.
I just finally got the stickers up that I got from you guys that I won.
Are y'all experiencing like the mail? I guess you could call them
Oh, sorry.
delays. I'm going to say delays, but every time you get up and sit down, it does. It may be that shirt. That's
I think it's just my big head.
the lucky nut. I was talking about it in a good way, but if you want to talk about your big head,
I don't understand. It's hot here, prep for eternity. It's about 68 degrees here.
as you know,
Cornbread and milk.
cornbread and milk, figures.
Oh.
Another homesteader, Anybody else eat cornbread and milk?
My mother did.
I love cornbread and milk. Salt and pepper.
Not so much with the crackling though. That's a different flavor. When you do the crackling cornbread and milk,
Yeah.
that's like bacon grease and milk.
It's not so bad. I like a little salt and pepper in there.
That's what it is. It's salt
That's
and
how I
pepper.
eat it, yeah. Cornbread and milk is amazing. I love it. I did 3 in the morning. What did we do? Oh, I did slow cooked ribs on the smoker for New Year's Eve. And then we did black eyed peas.
Crock pot, black eyed peas. Oh, we did them in the Instapot.
No, I did crock pot, but then the last like 6 minutes I pressure canned them in my Instapot. Or pressure cooked them. And then we did our collards out of the garden. And I made a cake with cornbread. We don't have any left.
That
except
sounds really delicious.
it was actually very good. Not a lot of people like cornbread and milk. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but growing up, and my grandmother ate it, and my mom ate it, so I just eat it too.
It ain't for everybody, Red.
No, it's not. It's humid here. It's storming here now. It's raining.
I like to cut my cornbread and open it up like a sandwich and just fill it full of chow chow and close it back up.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Daddy covers his in butter.
Butter.
That's it now. Yeah. Honey,
What's
doing?
what's going on with you, Brian? It's 24/7. 90% of the time, it's Reese cups.
I'm gonna knock you
And
out
look at
that
her.
chair.
She's like this big around.
You don't know why? Because I'm going all day.
Like I'm
long.
not. Holy crap! Like today was like ridiculous.
Well, no, because when I go to work, I take stairs. I work like 3-4 story houses, and it's I have to walk. I do the stairs for work. So,
Yeah, but it's the same as she's on vacation.
well, that's true.
I don't know what's going on.
ADHD. When I get up, it's the first thing I gotta go. My brain's going, "Hey, let's go. Let's do this stuff. We've got stuff we're behind."
It don't work like that with a type 2 diabetic.
Well, no, because
I don't really like Reese's, but if I look at candy, you can hear me get fatter.
you're so dumb.
Seriously. I don't even get to eat it. I do anyway, though.
I don't do buttermilk. I never have done buttermilk. I can't do that.
Neither one of us is a big fan of that. We use it for cooking
Yeah, but I don't drink it.
and making bread, but we don't drink it.
I learned that lesson a long time ago. Because when I was little, I begged my grandma for some. I was like, I'll drink it. I want some. I was like 5. She poured me a whole big old heaping glass of it. She was like, if you ask for it, you got to drink
That's
it.
what
I was
everybody tells you. You're going to drink it if you ask.
oh my gosh. About the first drink, I was done. About to throw up.
Stacey,
I
thank you
got
for
to go.
coming in, man. We'll be over and check you out
Man.
some more.
just did a video on collards, and them suckers were huge. They
Yeah.
look so good.
Everything he does everywhere. He does.
And, well, I
good
know,
stuff.
but his in the containers was awesome. Like he just had totes and he had them up there. It was good. Made me hungry for collards. The leaves were big and firm, and they looked good too.
Yeah, he does a good job with stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, Happy New Year, Stacy. Thank you for coming in.
What's your plans for the new year, Miss Tammy?
Well, I just sold my house in town, and I've moved to a tiny place in the country. I'm not in it. I'm at my daughter's right now,
Mm.
and so I just got a really old wood cook stove.
Mm.
I finally got the legs on it, which will be my heat for the cabin. And
Oh,
so
awesome.
my plan is to get in my cabin.
That is awesome. I just had a client who redid like an old 70s model schoolhouse,
Mhm.
and they put in a big, and it's like 3 big rooms, and they're huge. They're huge open rooms. Sorry, I just spit cornbread everywhere. They're 3 huge open rooms, and they've got one big like Papa Bear stove, and then they just put like a little blower on the back of it. And they said, man, it heats them out of the whole place, and it's a huge place, and it's not a very big stove, but I think you'll do good. You'll probably stay really toasty. When you probably have the flame windows open, like it's hot in here.
I'm sweating right now. It's hot. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
hot.
really hot.
And by the way, Brian, keep on posting those videos, man. You'll eventually get some numbers up.
Yeah.
You're getting to do more than I am. I ain't got to do.
So
I
if
ain't
you don't know,
close to one.
and you're new to our channel, Tracking Bass 1979 is my brother, and they do a lot of fishing. He do some cooking one time. No, he didn't. That was different. Never mind.
Working on the boat and doing fishing
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. Little tiny homes. Some of them little tiny homes is just as expensive as a big home, but they're
Yeah.
nice. They really are nice.
He's over here. It does it all the time. That's
I know.
awesome. I ain't gonna mess with him. I'm just gonna leave
I
it
make
like
it
that.
wonky.
And then start trickling down our skin. Will look like twilight.
It's still 66 here. It's hot.
You'll be the one that looks like Robert Pattinson.
It's only 18 degrees here.
Oh wow. Good night, Martha. It's cold.
We have freezing rain out there. I'm not going out.
Mm-mm. I don't blame you. I think it's still raining here a little bit. I think it's about cut off now.
Yeah,
but
it's been off and on for most of the night. But when I went to make sure the garage door shuts,
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
28 Portland. Patty says, "Whew, it's
Yeah,
cold."
I dread it. But we're gonna get it
16
like that.
rooms. Good grief.
There's 16 rooms.
Hold on, my eyes just twitched for a second. Oh, Miss Red. She said her daddy wants to give me his house, but she taking care of 16 rooms. That is nuts.
It's up here.
Ooh, yeah. I bet so. Ooh, good grief. We had growing up, we had an old house, and I mean, it was an old house. It was like there was no insulation in the walls. And I remember we had this, I mean, it was a monster heater, wood stove. And it like the size I am now, probably up to my shoulders. And maybe about double of me in width. And man, that sucker heated our whole house. But in the wintertime, we all had to bunk downstairs. Everybody had to move downstairs because it was so cold during the wintertime. Boone is not that far from us, actually. It's about, 45 minutes
It is.
up,
Oh, yes,
up the
it
road.
is. Yeah.
I don't think our temperatures are supposed to drop until, Friday? I want to say, I think. And then, even then, I think it's supposed to be like in the 30s.
Which is completely abnormal for us.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like January. Definitely not. It was really hard to get in the Christmas spirit this year because it was like Florida weather up here.
Yeah, a lot of times Warriors should be in Patty's range right now. 28,
Oh, my
32, 35.
Let's see. Well, it says Monday we're supposed to have snow showers, so who knows what's going on.
Are you
And-
kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. There's a 60% chance at 7 a.m.
And 22 is the low. So there you go. We're going to finally
Holy cannoli. All
get
right.
maybe some more stuff
And-
going on.
Yeah, the low, I think, for Monday is supposed to be 22. Your phone says different than my phone.
My
so.
phone is garbage right now.
Miss Christy Betts, please stay safe. Please stay safe. So they just put her under a tornado watch. Yeah, we do, Brian. We all need to buy one. And just go on and just stay together. Big old house.
So the new stuff is coming on the MB's Homestead store as far as seed products go. I don't know if anybody's been keeping. I think I mentioned it last night, but not everybody here was there last
Good night, Shaky. Have a good evening.
Thank you, buddy, for coming in. Is what? Cinderella pumpkins, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins,
Uh-huh.
Gerardo blue pumpkins,
Yes.
some more winter greens. Let me out here. What else? We got?
More what?
Winter greens.
The winter density.
We have that up there.
Oh,
No, we have the greens, the mixed greens. For
oh
winter.
yeah.
Anyway, pumpkins
Right.
and some winter stuff is coming up,
Yeah.
including onions and things like that. But
Yes.
we don't get none of it to a seed company. It's stuff we grow and condition right here. It's just our extras.
Yeah.
A lot of people want them, so
Always Shaky.
yep. Again, thank you very much, buddy.
Absolutely.
We're getting ready to pull out too. I'm sweating like a.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Prep for Eternity and Christy Betts are both under tornado watches, so if you guys can keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Hopefully, make it through this night without any severe weather. Because this year, well, it's a new year today, but
The earthquakes. Can you believe it? We've had like two.
we've
of them.
had earthquakes, we've had
It's never-
tornadoes in our
it's
area. It's been a crazy
Yeah.
past couple years. It's just been nuts. We had a tornado touchdown. What was it? About 5 or 6 miles from our house.
Yeah, we can see it literally through the trees right there behind.
That
the
was
house.
the most wicked day I think I've ever. Like when they say you can hear the locomotive, you sure can. Everything went to like a amber type sky. And my hair was raised up on my arms. It was crazy. It was so scary.
We knew it was somewhere, and then when we looked, you just seen that across the top of the trees, it was going at everything. And you, yes, we was
Yes.
just talking about Cheerwine Hall.
It
Yeah,
sure was. And I think they have a Tier 1 slushie. I
It's,
think Jamie has
it's
said.
made here
Yeah.
in North Carolina. It's a North Carolina soda, so we have it everywhere. We can get it in pretty much every store.
Don't they have what is it's in Charlotte, right? Or no, is it where is the thing
I
for
don't
Tier
know,
1?
but
I don't know.
somebody just went to one of the things. I don't know. Anyway, it's here, and yeah,
Yeah.
we can find it pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. It's in the grocery stores everywhere. Hello, Michael. Happy New Year's. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I was going to say that too, Miss Patty. Thank you for bringing that up. The Colorado wildfires is, if you've not seen any of that, it is so heartbreaking. Just total loss and devastation that they're going through right now.
Michael, thank you for coming in.
I think they said it was snowing up there now, so hopefully that will dissipate some of the fires. I don't know that it will bring enough precipitation to actually make a difference. I don't know, but hopefully it does.
Hopefully.
Yes.
But again, thank you for coming in, Michael. It's all
Absolutely.
cool. I think the first one you've been in, so we appreciate it.
It is. It's been a crazy year for weather.
It's been a crazy year for everything.
Especially weather. We've had. Hello, Donnie. Ring the bell. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we can help you out. We get some cheer wine too. Let's see. Yes, there's tornadoes probably too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of our dogs went crazy, but that's good that you have that type of warning so that you can maybe a little bit faster than the weather alert systems and sirens. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does. I would think so, Miss Patty. It's just an all-around bad situation. We've been on an hour.
Well, we've been on about an hour
That's what you're pointing
15.
out.
It is. Yeah, that's about. I just want to make sure all the people that normally follow us
Yeah.
know. Because a lot of people, it's just going to feel like we completely disappeared. Some people's not going to know the difference. But
Yeah, well, we just
it's
Changing
especially the
a few
live
things.
streams and all, and some other stuff. So it's just something we got to do until we get caught up. Because
and like James said, family comes first. YT is the second. So
yeah, and if we don't get things right, we're not going to be growing. We won't have a garden.
Yeah.
And we're not going to have a channel. Well, for the rest of the year, it'll be mostly
Bye,
chickens
Michael.
or
Have a
nothing
good
else.
evening. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we have to take care of things here. Like I said, making a few changes for career wise. We're either going to take off and grow or stay at home. So we've not made our decisions up yet. We're still thinking and trying and, navigating what we're going to do. But
That's
we'll
why
figure it out. We'll
yeah,
pray for it and pray on it.
we'll keep everybody posted.
That's all we can do. Really.
Yeah. And we
We'll
definitely
all
want
be here.
everybody for support. We really do.
Absolutely.
We'll all be here watching.
Thank you. And I'm going to tell you, I just have to tell you personally, thank you for the group because I have learned, and I don't say that, I have learned so
She really has.
many
She loves
things.
it.
I do. And when I get on Facebook, your group is the first one I go to. And I'm in there and I'm searching. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do all this stuff. This is amazing. So, yeah. And I'm definitely going to be doing the cheesecake in the jar. That looks awesome.
And if everybody don't know, you can go ahead and tell everybody what the name of that group is and all the stuff you got going on, Tammy. But please, all means, go ahead.
It's Rebel Canners on Facebook. I started it to teach canning. It's sort of my passion, and it's sort of evolved then into the YouTube channel because I got tired of saying the same thing over and over again. So I might as well just make a recording and post the link so I don't have to say it over and over again. So
Sweet girl.
oh, she's so sweet.
Thank you. We definitely appreciate. I definitely.
There's a lot of
appreciate
good stuff over there.
Yeah,
It really is. It's really awesome to go over and see all the stuff you can do.
it.
Because when
And
she's not canning, I'll go in the kitchen and do it.
yeah, he helps
Nice.
me. Ken. He
I
helped
like
me a
it.
lot from the from the very beginning. Because I was like when I did the canning, I was always so scared because my grandmother would help. She would actually do the canning part. And back in the day, the old timer canners would be like, "Now don't run up in the kitchen because you can make my canner explode," or da 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 da. And I was like nervous wreck. I was like, "Am I going to do this right? Is the kitchen going to explode? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Michael's like, "Just calm down." And he showed me how to do it. I was like, "Oh, thank you."
If you accidentally touch the jigger, she would like go in panic mode.
Yeah. What you call BS on Brian? So yeah.
You good? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
So I
She sent cookies for Miss Boone for Christmas.
yeah, thanks
You?
again for the
I
cookies.
don't think so. You want a chocolate milk?
So we're dwindling down anyway. We just wanted to thank everybody for the support. And like I said, it may seem like we're ghosting for a while when some of you, like the regular people that's talking to us every day in email, text message, or offline in other ways, you probably ain't going to see much difference.
Yeah.
But
We're here.
yeah, and we'll try our best to get around.
Hey, Miss
But as far as
Cecilia.
lives go, I don't know, this may be the last one for
It's
quite a
really
while
hard for us to do lives.
right now.
Because, I mean, as you can tell. Can you say, hey, Miss Cecilia? Can you say hi, Cecilia? Oh. Oh. See? Yep. And this is
You ready
my
to get snapped?
my sweet girl.
You ready to get snapped?
Oh, man, don't rip my hair out. And
Okay.
this is why my hair is normally in a bun. Because it gets ripped out. And we're back up again.
We sure do, Chris. So we're saying about that.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get off here, everybody, again. Thank
I was about
everybody
to
for our
say-
support this far.
Miss Cecilia said, hey. But yes, we love each and every one of you. Miss Patty, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. When I find my phone, I will get it because I don't know what it's.
No, we're still going to be doing the normal video drop. Like I
On
said, we've done a
Wednesdays.
bunch of different days. We like the way the network Wednesday's going with the Lala Farm and all the other channels that's been going, and whether they do or do not keep on. We're
It's
tired of changing. We're going to
Yeah.
just stick with Wednesday night. That way, we're already on, and then we like to follow the rest of the channels because we love those channels too.
Mm.
That way,
Thank
while
you.
we're already on here, we're just forced to stick because I'm mod for most of them anyway. Because it was just the best option for us. So we're just going to stick with Wednesday video drops. We'll do our best to stick to that. It's getting hard
Yeah.
just for that one video. So we'll just try to stick to the Wednesday nights. If we're
Hold on,
not
I think she
crazy
didn't hear me.
busy, we'll start joining some of you guys' lives, but it probably won't be as much as the normal
She
have
did.
until we get caught up. Because by all means, I'm going to do
Sometimes
everything I
she
can to make sure we have. It's going to be hard for me not to be able to wear food. I have to.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely.
Even if we
get
don't
there.
need it, it's like an addiction to me. I
Yeah,
have to
and
be in the dirt.
it is.
throwing
We
stuff.
do need it because.
I said even if we didn't,
Oh,
need it,
yeah.
I would still do it. It's just I love to do
Have
that.
you been bit by the Exorcist this evening?
Oh,
Twin Brook says Marley is a mini Bobby. Oh man, if you've seen her up in person, she is.
Yeah,
This one's
everybody
mini
says
me.
it's my twin, and then Hendrix is.
She's growing into it. She looks a lot like. Sometimes like she has an attitude like me. I will say that, but
yeah.
Hendrix, Hemi, he looks a lot like me. Same brother man, same. For every 2 steps forward, we go back 3, and sometimes we make it to 5, and sometimes we don't.
Patty, don't be a stranger. We enjoyed the phone calls, and
Yes.
congratulations, all the good stuff that's going on. I know
Yes, I'm so
It ain't-
excited for her.
exactly everything, but I mean, you've got some good stuff going on, and we're glad we've got the house done and all the
Thank
good
you,
stuff.
Mama.
It's been happening to you, so we know it's going to get
I did.
better for you. Oh yeah, there's the twin.
Yeah, this one's my mini me.
He-
He sure is.
Yeah, we got close one. Marley. He today he was
Right.
walking outside
Go ahead,
and
Marley, please.
he has chores too, so he was taking the trash out to the truck. And my dad come home and he was walking outside with his little camo bucket hat on that he had, and he was like, "You know what? Some people might say I'm a 7-year-old and I just hang out with my sister all day, but I'm a homesteader."
Yeah.
I said, "Yes, you are, honey."
I ain't a regular
Easy.
boy.
Don't. Okay.
I'm a homesteader.
All right, y'all.
Right.
Good night, everybody.
I live in
We appreciate and love all y'all
No, wait,
for
we're
all the
almost done.
support. We'll be
Can you tell
around.
them all bye?
Bye.
Say bye, Marley.
Say thank you for coming.
Thank you for
Oh,
coming.
she's
Bye.
got a mouthful.
Bye.
Say bye.
Now Molly's in the
Tell
way.
'em bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Good night, everybody.